Well, independent producers are often not aware of new antimicrobial policies and what they could mean to their operations. Well, Joe Swedberg, Vice Chairman of the Farm Foundation, joins us live by the phone today to talk more about this education workshops. Good morning, Mr. Swedberg, and thanks for joining us.
It's great to be with you, Casey.
So can you tell us a little bit more about these workshops and kind of how the whole project just came about?
Well, the project really resulted from the concern by the Farm Foundation Board that livestock producers, feed suppliers, veterinarians needed access to objective information if they're going to implement these new policies. And the overall theme of this is just basically better stewardship in the use of antimicrobial drugs in both humans and food-producing animals. It's a continuing concern. And there's already been a lot of work done by the entire food and agriculture value chain to address these issues. So, in essence, the Food and Drug Administration, FDA, issued two guidances last year, and they also issued a veterinarian feed directive with regards to this, and it's all around antimicrobial drugs in food-producing animals and the veterinarian oversight of these things. So, basically, the 209 and 213 product label changes will limit the use of medically important antimicrobial drugs in food-producing animals to therapeutic use only. And the drug manufacturers have voluntarily agreed to complete this task by the end of 2016. And the other one is the veterinarian feed directive, which is coming up sooner, October 1st, actually, of this year. And that's the use of these antimicrobial drugs will require veterinarian oversight, either by prescription or by feed directive from the veterinarian. And so this involves 7 classes of drugs that the status will change on that. And I think one of the biggest things on this thing is the revision changes the responsibility to feed retailers and distributors for actually getting prescriptions. So in essence, the successful implementation of this is going to be critical, I think, across the food chain. And the Farm Foundation workshops are designed to help livestock producers, feed suppliers, and veterinarians gain really a comprehensive understanding of what these new rules mean to them.
Yeah, and I mean, kind of going into that a little bit more, I mean, what is the ultimate end goal of these educational workshops, the number one thing you want people to take away from them?
Well, it's really targeted to the livestock producers, the feed suppliers, and veterinarians, so everybody understands their role in this, because it's going to take a team effort across the board. The producers knowing which antimicrobials fall into this. I think the importance of having good relationships with your veterinarians, and part of that comes with some concern we're finding out in our early workshops. We've already conducted 4, that there is some lack of information out there, particularly for small producers that may not be connected to different trade organizations or livestock organizations, and in particular rural areas. But on the other side of that, there's also some current concern in near metro areas or suburbs where you may find small hobby farms with livestock that do not have the relationships at this point, and there may be a lack of large veterinary practices in that area. Looking at directly for typically small animal vets in those areas. So there's some things coming up that we're trying to help address.
Yeah, and if anyone wants to get involved in these workshops, we'll have some additional information on our website on how they can attend these. Thank you so much for your time today. We appreciate it.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you very much.